beer tubers, and welcome to the 5th of December episode of the Master of Puppets Grand Christmas Calendar. With me, Peter, the Master of Puppets, joined by
Tobias, Major Mac,
and
Brett of Anomyces.
Shoot, I didn't get to say it. So it's my turn today with beer from the Nordics, and I want to give you the honors.
Thank you. And the keen viewer may have noticed something.
The Slick Bowl.
The Slickskål.
The Slick
the
Bowl.
Juleslickskål.
Classic. There are some kicks.
Vanilla Wraiths.
Vanilla Wraiths. Wraiths? Yeah, I guess you could call that. It's a Christmas cookie. We got, these are popular.
That's a Juleskål. Yeah.
It's a marshmallow, like a Santa. Then this is called Flisk. Juleflesk, which is like a very, very, very soft gummy candy covered in sugar with fruit flavor. And then we've got Snowballs, which is marzipan and chocolate, and then it's like a sugar coating on the outside. And then we got Bassett's All Sorts from England. Yeah. For some reason, that's a Christmas thing here. It's like an English licorice, and then it's a lot of them is like got these like different fillings. Like I think this is coconut, and we actually sometimes talk about this as a flavor reference for stouts with coconut. It tastes like the outside. So that's a pretty classic, but there's often like I think it's different from family to family. We also have the mint frogs from Tom's and the guldkarameller.
This is pretty much what we would get in my family for Christmas.
We would get this at my grandmother's place, but maybe without these and these. Mm. So, but I think it varies a lot. But to the beer. Yeah. From the Nordics. Where's it from? Who is it from?
Folkingebrew.
No.
Sorry. Folkingebrew.
No.
Folkingebrew. Salama Brewing Company.
Brewing. Salama.
And it's a Stroopwafel Imperial cookie stout.
So it's a Finnish craft beer. We never get to do Finnish craft beers on the channel, but Beerdome had Finnish beers, and I was like...
I was actually looking at this one while I was browsing beer.
You thought it was American?
I thought it was.
So it's a collab with Folkingebrew, which is from the Netherlands.
Yeah, and it's the highest rated, one of the highest rated brewers of haze in the Netherlands. But this is a pastry stout.
Nice.
I actually wanted to get a sour from them that was called Something Cooler with a ghost on it that was green. But, holy shit, that's filled to the brim.
She a filled boy.
We don't even have tissues. Do you want a second to get some?
She a hungry boy.
But I wanted to get this green beer, but it was sold out.
Herring fingers.
It was sold out, so we ended up doing this one because the other one besides this was a hazy pale ale, and I was thinking there's probably going to be some other people who brought hazies, so let's try this one instead.
Stroopwafel. Yeah. Is it what it's supposed to taste like?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know Stroopwafel?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been to Amsterdam.
The honey cake.
So it's actually not a honey cake; it's a waffle.
Honey waffle.
So it's
honey waffle.
Actually, and it's not honey; it's caramel.
Is it?
What? So it's like a waffle where it's like super thin, and when they make it from scratch, they smear it with this caramel. Maybe they can also do it with honey. Slab it together with another thin piece, and then they heat it in like an iron, and then you serve it. And there was like some modern shops down in Amsterdam when we were there, where they were doing like modernized versions that were like dipped in fudge and chocolate, and like very, like crazily Americanized. But yeah, so it's an Imperial cookie stout inspired by Stroopwafels, and it says it's an Imperial cookie stout collaboration with their Dutch friends from Groningen, which is also where Beerdome is based, which is Folkingebrew. They're known for their big and bold beers. We created together a true double Dutch delight by loading our brew with tons of original Lowlander Stroopwafels. So I actually put them in. But I'd imagine they also put in some flavorings. Well, I'm not 100% sure, but let's see here. It says it's made with barley, wheat, oats, lactose, and soy.
Okay, soy.
But maybe there's traces of soy in the waffles, so they have to put it on.
That's probably the case.
But I've never had anything from Salama Brewing Company, and it's I think one of the highest rated breweries in Finland too. So here we go. Yeah. I like how it's a smiley face on the Stroopwafel.
Yeah, because
looks like Omnipod.
Yeah, it almost does. Yeah. And then the lightning on the tongue from the Salama label. Logo. Yeah. But let's check it out. So compared to the other stout we had today, this looks vastly different. It looks a bit
thin, to be honest.
It looks like cola, but if you what was the ABV? 11. But if you look at the sides, there are some legs, so I'm guessing it could be a bit sweet.
Yeah.
Not much head to speak of, but maybe that's because they dumped in Stroopwafels in the boil. I'm sure that will destroy head retention, but let's check out the aroma. That's weird.
Yeah. It smells a bit like...
It smells like soy sauce.
Yeah.
It also smells a bit like
cherry cola or something.
I'm also getting olives.
Black olive?
Yeah. Olive oil, maybe.
No, black olives.
Yeah, black olives. I actually see that.
And then I'm also getting Stroopwafel, like toasted waffle.
It has a bit of like a caramelly waffly thing, maybe. Or maybe more that honey, I don't know.
This doesn't smell like a stout.
No, it smells like, I don't know.
It smells like a modern pastry beer or something. It just smells super weird.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm not...
Really, but really sweet.
I'm not convinced by the aroma on this one.
No.
Let's try and see how it is. Cheers.
Yeah.
And Merry Christmas.
That is...
What is this? It's actually not that sweet.
Like up front, I was just like, oh my god, this is going to be so sweet. And then the umami...
It actually tastes a lot like Stroopwafel. I'm
not convinced.
We can pair it with a Stroopwafel.
Okay,
I'll be right back.
It has a licoricey...
Yeah.
So I cut them in half because then we also have a slice for the cameraman. Here you go, boys.
Thank you.
So this is a Stroopwafel.
It tastes more, or smells more buttery.
And this smells fucking much better than the beer.
Yeah.
Much more buttery and caramelly.
Yeah, it smells much better.
Very buttery and caramelly. Almost like butterscotch. Like,
I think this is better.
But I do see traces of it in here.
Yeah, but as Tobias and I just talked about, this tastes a lot like Bassett's licorice actually.
I'm also smelling so much like wine gum for some reason.
Yeah.
Try comparing it with one of these.
Yeah. It's so much that flavor.
Yeah. Yeah. Sweet English licorice.
Yes.
This is a super weird pastry stout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And really, to me, smells like black olives.
Smells like... Yeah, I see that too. Like, it's like a licoricey black olive aroma.
I'm not a fan.
No.
It's a weird beer.
I'd rather eat the Stroopwafel than
Much
drink
rather.
the Stroopwafel stout.
And I'm not a pastry guy, but this Stroopwafel is...
I'm sorry. I'm sure Salama make some really nice beers, and I know Folkingebrew does because I've had their IPAs when I was in Amsterdam.
Yeah, I think both breweries are best at IPAs.
But I don't like this at all, really. This is so weird and all over the place, and it smells like, if you smell it, there is a cherry tartness, almost like as if that there is something starting to happen again. Like almost as if, like it almost has a little bit of the lactic sourness vibe. But it's just not really taken hold yet.
Yeah.
It just reminds me of when you get like because a couple of days ago we had a Imperial Stout that had a lactic infection, and it smells like that but in small amounts.
Yeah. And so I actually did get to taste that beer, but this tastes not really. It doesn't really taste like a Stroopwafel at all.
I can see elements of it.
Yeah, but it's, you really gotta. If I tasted this blind, I would never.
No, I'd be, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I would just say like licoricey and dark fruity, slightly acidic. Yeah, again that black olive thing, and then quite sweet, slightly sugary.
It's actually quite bad. It's like you get worse the more you drink it. I think it's
also because it's so thin. You know, it
doesn't have oily.
But it doesn't have any like stout heft to kind of. Yeah, it doesn't really taste like a stout, to be honest. It just tastes like flavors.
I don't want.
flavorings.
Yeah, but I don't want to knock either Salama. Well, good job. I'm gonna join you on that. Cheers.
Good. Chug it.
Like just because it doesn't taste great.
I really don't want to chug this, to be honest. Ooh, yeah.
It's one of the worst pastry stouts I've had in a long time. I'm not sure if it's starting to go off or what's going on, but I'm thinking around the 50s. Maybe a 60 to be nice.
Yeah.
Because it's not the worst beverage I've ever had, but this is the worst beer I've had from Folkingebrew, and again, this is my first beer from Salama, but I know they have great ratings, so I'm guessing we're just unlucky with this.
Should we leave it without a grade?
Maybe we should just leave it without a grade because it seems like it's off. Like
yeah.
I think it's pretty terrible.
Yeah.
I just chugged it because we have to drink the beers on the
Same.
Like that's the rule. You drink it no matter what. So we're gonna you don't have to chug it, Brett, but we're gonna watch Brett so we're sure that he drinks it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna go on any podium.
No.
But it's nice, even though it's pre-made Stroopwafels.
Pre-made Stroopwafels are better than this.
A shame, but that's how it is. We gotta be 100% honest, and we always are, and we try not to be dicks. We try our best at least.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure these guys make better beers. I'm sure. So we're unlucky. But if you guys had a chance to try Salama Brewing and Folkingebrew's Stroopwafel Imperial Cookie Stout and had a different experience, then let us know, because this was not a great one.
No.
And yeah, as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Ring the bell for future notifications about videos, and stay tuned for tomorrow for another episode of the Master of Hobbit's Grand Christmas Calendar. And we're gonna say cheers
And Merry Christmas.
and see you
And
later.
the beer I have left.